Okay.
Okay. You sound tired.
I am a little bit. My
Oh
camera's
no.
blurry too. Might be an extra light. There. Everybody.
There. Yeah.
Man,
Look,
chat
Mr.
is crazy
Sadie and
already.
Sunshine. First, ha ha, Carol.
Doing
Uh, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
all right. I'm in my knitted cocoon today.
Is it cold there? It's cold here this morning. It was like 28 degrees.
What is it?
Uh, I don't know why. It's March, man. We're supposed
Yeah,
to be in spring here.
for sure.
Bum crack picka. Nishana. Mr. Sadie. Uh,
Everybody.
so, what's today's topic? Let's see.
I don't know.
I have not much. I finally broke down and hired a plumber.
Uh-oh.
He's coming sometime this morning, so if I get a knock on the door, I may have to go.
Okay.
Gwen says, miracles do happen. The plumber's coming. Oh, that I paid for one.
Life
Well,
still happens.
I've got a drain snake,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a heavy duty one. It's long too. It's like 50 feet long, but the clog is between the kitchen sink and the main sewer line.
Oh, I didn't know you had a clog. I thought you were
The
talking about
kitchen.
the bathroom sink.
Yeah, I finished it finally. So
Now you have a clog.
I saved that. Yeah, you know when you leave the pork roast in the refrigerator until it's no good anymore. I won't
Mm-hmm.
go into details about.
Yeah.
So I started shoving it in the garbage disposal,
Mm-hmm.
and oops, there must have been a bone or two in it.
Oh.
So now I have a pork bone stuck somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
So you can fill this kitchen sink up, and it takes about 2 hours to drain.
Did you try to put some Drano down it or anything?
Yeah, I used one of those great old big half-gallon bottles on it.
That's still not working, huh?
Mm-mm. I guess Drano doesn't eat bones.
Well, dang it.
So anyway, fortunately, it didn't stop up the main line, which is so the bathrooms are still good and the clothes washing machine is still good to go, but it's kind of hard to wash dishes when your kitchen sink doesn't work.
This is true. BSD says, ready to sell silver or gold. When do you think is the right time?
Um,
Not right now.
that's an individual thing. Do you want to sell gold and silver? That's the
Well, if you
first
have
question.
some, If you have some, when's the right time? Not now.
Yesterday,
Oh,
because the price came down during the night.
oh. Well, you're
Um,
telling us yesterday not to sell.
well, don't sell because I'm not selling. Yeah, it's like see, here's silver. You see, it went way up yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and then during the night it just went way down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about like it's about like what it started out at yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Um, when is the best time to sell? For me, it's when I need the money for something.
Mr. Stady says when it's highest.
Well, I mean, if you're if you're trying to make money buying and selling gold and silver, yeah, you got to buy low and sell high, just like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So right now is not a bad time to sell. Silver and gold are higher than they've been in a long time.
Yeah, I think that's what we used last time. Our sink had a problem was main drain.
Yeah, yeah, it did, but now it's back down below 2,000. It's back down to 1980.
Hmm.
So yeah, when's the best time to sell? Just for me, it's whenever I need it, but
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the best price, right?
not necessarily. No.
I mean, if it's higher, then you can charge more money for it, right?
Well, sure. I will when and if I do get ready to sell some, I'll do it when it's as high as I can get it.
Now, Shauna, that's going to be for too long.
Sell it after Biden leaves office. For me, it's kind of like insurance. This year, the stock market's been going down so hard that it was not a bad play to buy some gold and silver because it went up a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
yeah, most of the stacking channels are saying just keep buying, man. You don't know what this wreckage the economy is in now.
yeah.
Yeah, well, BSD, you knew anytime there's a price spike in gold or silver, some of the people that have gold and silver are going to sell at a profit and take their profit and go, I don't know, do whatever with the money. I don't know what they're going to do with their money when they sell. If you needed to spend it, yeah, well, you just got the notice, huh, Nishana?
Am I still here?
Are you still here?
Yeah, because I started spinning circles.
Oh, you're a little,
My internet went out.
oh, you're a little glitchy, but not much.
Hmm.
I see you fine right now. Let's
Okay.
see.
I just didn't see you, and I had circles spinning. You think
I
we'll
sh-
see $5 gas, $6 or $7 gas? I think so.
um,
I mean, sky's the limit on that shit, right? They could charge pretty much whatever they want. People gotta go somewhere, they're gonna
I
buy it. I filled my tank up the other day, and I don't hardly go anywhere, so I should be all right. It takes me about, depending on how many times, I go to work and stuff like that, it takes me about 2 weeks to use a full tank of gas.
yeah.
Go to the store a couple of times.
We don't have an average. Most of the time, we're just here at the house, but
Yeah.
then we'll get in the car and go to Shreveport to take Gwen's mom. So that,
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, that's a five, 250 there and 250 back. And then anytime we need something in the big city, that's 80 miles drive, 40,
I'm just I'm just letting you know my internet just went out again, so I'm not sure how long I'll be here. I paid the
well,
bill, I promised.
you're you're still here. Well,
Okay.
thanks for the warning, and thanks for
Yeah,
being on with me. I mean,
I don't know what it's
hi
doing.
Craig.
I hadn't had a problem with it all morning, so I don't know what's going on with it.
What's up, Craig? The popcorn ceiling and the ceiling fan. Yeah, he's so witty. So yeah, I wish things would just be same old with the $2.50 a gallon, but those times are over for a while. Looks looks like Sally's frozen. Yep, Sally, you might want to leave and come back in. Anyway, yeah, I've got two items going out today. A model train, HO scale model train building, and a Monopoly Gamer Edition. That's it.
Yeah, went out
You're
pretty
back.
good that time.
Yeah, you were frozen there with a. It was a pleasant expression on your face, but
That's good.
it's always funny when somebody freezes and their mouth is in some weird. Yeah,
It's like, now
and it,
go.
it seemed like every time Valerie used to freeze,
Oh, yeah.
that she was always looking at something on the screen, and it was so funny.
Hi, lag. Yeah, let's see the circles all right. All products are transported with gas or diesel, so we will see everything go up. Yes, that's what I was saying yesterday. 27 degrees feels like 20. I was wondering how cold it was here.
Be careful, honey. What time you gonna get home? You don't know. Okay. No, I was just asking if you knew when you were going to be home.
She'll let you know when she gets to the door.
Okay. Bye. Uh, she's
I've done some craft lots BSD on some costume jewelry and stuff like that. Um, some sells, some doesn't. Like if you just have like a bunch of beads and stuff, I can't get those to sell. But the like beach jewelry, if you have like beach shells and stuff, and a whole bunch of those pearls, fake ones obviously, but
that's right,
I put
Texas
those a
fat.
lot. Well, yeah, what's the price of oil?
Uh, I think it went down slightly. It's like $120 a barrel.
Yeah, that's not very good.
It had gotten up to like 140, but
You know what I do, BSD? I put it all in a padded flat rate, and then I empty it back out onto like either a tray or a table or something, and just kind of spread it out and take pictures. Take one big picture and then take smaller pictures of everything and list it like that.
yeah,
That's what I do.
I've got a huge lot of porcelain paints that I need to
Hmm.
do that with. Um, the lady was an avid. She had like 4 kilns, and she had all the paints to paint pottery
Wow.
with, and then
Yeah.
uh, so there's like, I'm not kidding, probably 200 half empty bottles of porcelain paint from like 30 years ago. So some of it may be dried up, so I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah. But some of that can still be good though. Like if you put like a couple drops of water in it and mix it,
Yeah,
you don't want to get rid of something that maybe retired, like a retired color.
yeah. And it's hard to look up that stuff because a bunch of it came from France in like 1980s.
Oh, well, that's even better.
So it's like I don't have any idea if it's got any value or not.
Yeah. Um,
But I'll just make one big lot and put it on auction.
yeah. Try and describe it as best as possible. That's all you could do. Oh man, BSD, that's awful.
Your uncle threw it all out. Some of those molds for porcelain, making your own porcelain, and I've been to probably 3 or 4 different estate sales that there were those like porcelain doll head molds, and the estate people were asking big bucks for them. And I was like, oh, God. First of all, I don't know much about them, and second of all, um, God, not very many people make that. So if you buy them to sell, you're you're selling to a very small audience.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's funny too, Mr. Sadie. I guess at the store there were people calling and saying that they weren't price gouging, but they wanted to know why our gas was so high. I'm like, you're price gouging.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't shut they didn't shut down the Russian oil until yesterday.
Right?
So the price should not have gone up until after that happened.
Yeah.
But the price,
It went up whenever they invaded, right?
yeah, the price has gone up,
When they started the war.
yeah, the last 3 weeks. So, yeah, there is some, I don't know if you'd call it price gouging. It's like anticipation of the shortage.
I forgot. I got a call.
And like
They,
Mr. Sadie said yesterday that Russian oil that we buy is only 10% of what the U.S. uses. Uh-oh.
yeah.
I kind of like jury duty. It kind of takes me out of my normal schedule and gives me something different to do.
Well, I guess if I can do that instead of going to work, it'd be fine. But I'd probably have to do both.
Well, now,
Because jury duty doesn't really pay. I mean, they pay some, but they're not going to pay me what I get at work. That's for sure.
every time I have jury duty here, they ask me if I want to donate um, my pay to the whatever. I always tell them, nope, I'm taking it.
Yeah, really.
And it's a private thing, they give you an envelope with a letter in it saying, would you like to
Yeah.
donate your
Oh,
jury
I
duty
just did a
money?
jury duty for 3 days on a trial.
Yeah. Last jury I had was a child molestation case, and I
Mm,
really didn't want to be on the jury.
yeah.
And fortunately, they had a room full of potential jurors, and they kind of took one look at me and went, no, we didn't want this guy.
He doesn't look like he'd be favorable. Yeah. I'd be like, okay, I can't be on the jury because I'm racist and I don't like pedophiles.
I never did. I never did hear how that trial turned out.
Yeah. I'm
But
not
yeah,
racist, by the way.
the guy was like 28 years old, and the person he supposedly messed with was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
So
It's always weird because
I don't know if that makes any difference, but yeah.
it's always weird because like whenever they're close, kind of close in that age, like like we all I mean, I know like a bunch of people that they were 16 and they were dating a 22-year-old, or 16, 17, and they were dating, you know, a,
Yeah.
a 19 or 20-year-old, like super close in age. But there has been, I know of two people that were arrested um, because they were dating somebody that was a year younger than them, and things went bad, and all of a sudden they weren't together, and the parents filed. So it can,
Uh,
I warn everybody, if you're messing around, better be careful with that.
yeah.
Hey, Hank.
So anyway, yeah, jury duty. So do you know if it's a
I don't
trial
know.
or a civil case or anything?
No, I actually have to report for 5 days. Well, I don't have to go. I just have to call tonight, and then if I have
Sounds like they got.
if I
Sounds
get
like they got
picked,
multiple cases they need to pick juries for.
yeah, it's from the 10th to the 15th. So those are my report dates. So I have to call the night before after 5 tonight, and then I have to do that every night until the 16th or the weekend. So it kind of sucks to have to do all that, but
Yeah, it does.
plus the courthouse is like 25 minutes away. So I'm going to be spending some gas that way. I don't really want to do that. I'll stop it. You're silly, lag.
The Simpsons. Uh,
Oh no, we don't get hurt feelings here at BSD. I should, huh, Mr. Sadie? I'm busy getting all those meth heads and put in jail.
For real.
Bring it on.
For real, though.
They'll be like, yeah, we can't have her. A big money facial care items come into the store. Oh, cool. They did not want to take time to price it all, so came to me. You guessed it, I could not say no. Some sell for 160 each.
wow. I have done pretty well with the few makeup items I've ever had,
Yeah. Hopefully it's
except
Mary
for some hair dyes. I bought some hair dyes at the Dollar General when it was really cheap,
And
and
I'm
practically
just wondering if
zero of it is
you
sold.
sell,
Huh?
Michelle, can you sell facial care items used, or are they new? Or and can you sell them on
Lag.
Etsy? I don't know if you can sell them on Etsy or not. I'm bringing down Russia. I don't know about that.
There's a YouTube clip where they're sitting in the UN and the Russian red lips.
Or big cars. Yep.
Haven't seen that. So, if you haven't heard, the Philly Flipper is doing a fundraiser for Ukrainian refugees.
Hmm.
And so, let me see if I can find his channel. I don't.
Who's doing it?
The Philly Flipper.
Oh, okay.
Let me bring everybody. If you need a good place to make a donation to help Ukrainian people, and several other big names are involved, like Commonwealth Picker.
I'm gonna write that down. BSD.
But the Philly Flipper was born in the Ukraine,
Oh, okay.
so he is of Ukrainian descent and probably still has family over there.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I'll put a link to his channel in the side chat. And there'll probably be some information somewhere on his channel about. I think they're going to do an auction, kind of like Dwayne's auctions used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
That'll be cool.
also on the Commonwealth Picker, he'll have information about it as well. And I forget who all's involved. There's some pretty good sized reseller channels that are going to do that. So
Cool.
I thought that's nice. I'll try to go to auction and see if I can buy some stuff to donate.
Yeah. That's great, Nashana. She said
If I
that
can,
all that stuff is all new and sealed. That's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
even the used stuff sells, so if you did come across used stuff, you could still sell it on certain sites. People will buy.
The Ukrainian refugees, they all look just like if people in America had to leave everything and just get up and go.
Yeah.
You know, they look nice. They're dressed like they're not poor or anything. It's just like,
Are they in the cities? Like, are they going through houses and stuff?
um, Philly Flipper had some video of a kind of a way station camp until they could get people placed in a semi-permanent place.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. Trying to find the specific video that I don't know. I don't see it on his channel here.
I mean, I think the only thing that because I don't watch the news. Oh, BSD said they're blowing up houses. Yeah, that's awful. I don't watch the news, so I don't know like how intense it is. You know, I know that people are evacuating, but I didn't know like if they're like having their armies go through houses and
Yeah.
you know, pillaging and raping women, or you know, you never know. Too bad their government was corrupt. Too bad their government was corrupt for so long, and I still think it
Yeah.
is, but I support the people of Ukraine 100%.
I saw a video a few days ago. A Ukrainian farmer had taken his tractor
Mm-hmm.
and hooked it up to a Russian tank and was dragging it down the road, stealing it.
Oh shit! I think Karen put that link,
Oh, Karen put the.
the link to the video you're looking at.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh, and yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess it's just his most recent video on his channel.
Okay.
Anyway, he shows one of the aid people there that was helping people get from one place to another and such, and they had tents set up. But the Polish people are being very nice, taking them all in.
Oh, good.
I think the vast majority of the Ukrainian refugees are going into Poland.
Hmm.
Ukraine is actually in land-wise, it's a pretty large country. It's not
Really?
like the United States big or like before but I think it's like bigger than France and bigger than Germany as far as land mass goes.
Oh, so he bought an abandoned storage unit and is giving the profits to an organization that helps Ukrainians.
Yeah. So if you got some extra bucks, just hook up with his auction, buy some stuff from him, and then a lot of people, like I think Commonwealth Picker was donating a bunch of stuff to sell.
Yeah.
Some people like that. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Let's see what the stock market's doing this morning.
All right.
Green Acres is the place
Oh,
to
no.
be.
I'm surprised.
Well, I think the commodities market, like wheat and oil and stuff like that, they hit their high and now they're coming down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, all we could do is hope that everything gets. I don't know. I don't even know what normal is anymore. I don't think we have a normal. Everything has just been so messed up for a couple of years, you know? So I think
Yeah.
it's just life trying to say, are you ready to be back to normal? Well, guess what? Here, take this because you ain't doing that. Yeah, you're never going back to normal.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a tough time for Russia and you to go into Ukraine because it's just like more misery on top of the last 2 years of COVID, you know.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some normal.
Yes, me too.
Ukraine
Ukraine
is
is smaller
smaller
than
than
Texas.
Texas, but it's still pretty big. I mean, Texas is big.
Yeah, and
Tex
Russia is bigger than the U.S. I didn't know
Texas is
that.
well. There's millions of square miles of Russia that are just so far north they're uninhabitable.
Yeah,
Like northern Canada, nobody lives up there.
right.
And if they do live up there, they're
Hermits.
no, they're usually like oil companies or
Oh,
mining places and such like that.
well, how does the USA spend 10 times on military a year more than Russia, and our military is hurting right now? How is that?
What do you mean? How is it hurting?
I keep hearing that our military is in no way, shape, or form ready to fight any country,
What?
especially Russia.
No, the U.S. is more ready than anybody. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what I thought for the long time, but I guess um, we haven't been really recruiting much because COVID, and they're not able to give, you know, um, higher what do you call it? Like a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
That
if
makes
it's
me feel
just
better.
conventional weapons, then the U.S. could take Russia anytime we want to. But that's not what you want to do. That would hurt the economies even more.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hopefully that wasn't a bad.
No, it says somebody just bought something, but I didn't get a cha-ching. I wonder where's my
What the
cha-ching?
heck? You got gypped.
Somebody bought a bracelet from me. What the heck? Where's my cha-ching? Oh, I want my cha-ching and I want it now.
Hmm. Yeah, they ripped you off.
What, they sent me a message that I sold something, but there's no cha-ching.
Dang it. Yeah, Lag says Russia is willing to use nuclear weapons. That's scary.
Oh, they're not either. They rattled their saber, but
Inflation
okay,
killed the cha-ching.
inflation killed it. I want my cha-ching for making a sale. What the heck? What was it? A fossil I love you charm bracelet.
Well, that's good.
Oh, it's a watch, but it's also a charm bracelet. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's scary is Putin doesn't seem really too much about too scared about hurting people. Um, you know, wasn't it him that had that room full of people held hostage? It's been a while. Am I thinking about the right person? He had like a room full of like teachers and stuff. Teachers and kids, I think. And he let the kids go, but he killed the teachers. Am I thinking about the right thing? Like
I
the
don't
right
know what
person?
you're talking about.
This has been like, I want to say like 2, 3, 4 years ago, maybe even longer. This is the last time that we really had a bad experience with Putin, and it I think it had to do with the U.S. telling him that he couldn't do something, or that he was selling to the wrong person, or selling weapons. Something.
Nah, I don't think Putin did that.
I can't remember. But I'm thinking that it was Putin that was on that side of it.
Yeah, BSD. Most of us are resellers. We sell stuff on eBay and such, and there's an alert that you get when you make a sale that sounds like a cash register cha-ching. So, so for whatever reason, I just made a sale and it didn't do the cha-ching. So I'm like, I wonder if my alert got turned off.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because now I'm thinking that it's from a movie. Putin has bomb shelters and stockpiles for himself. He could care less about the rest of the world. NATO is 95% of the USA. I'm just wondering if I'm thinking about a movie. Biden got sick and had to go to the hospital.
Uh-oh. That leaves you know who in charge.
Yeah. I'm in trouble now. Nobody trusts
No.
that rich.
Sheesh. Of course, I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference if he gets sick and dies as far as how things are going in the government, because I think he just kind of is doing what everybody else wants him to do anyway that's up there.
Yeah. You did, yes. I'm serious. I think that it might have been a movie that I'm thinking of.
Could have been a movie.
Oh, I see what Val said. She said, "Have you seen the news? Biden got sick and had to go to the hospital." Yep, they say Biden couldn't stop Putin
Oh,
pooping, you know?
yeah, there you
That's hilarious.
go.
Didn't drink his prune juice out of his sippy cup. My God. Why do we have presidents that are so old?
Because they run for nomination and people elect them.
I mean, why do they have to be old? Why can't they be young people like how they did with Obama? You
They
know,
don't. They don't have to be old.
seems like the majority of them are old.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times the younger ones don't have a track record to compare with the older ones.
Yeah.
Like Biden, he was in Congress for 30 years. So, you know, people are just going to trust somebody that's been in office a long time more
Yeah.
than they would somebody that's been in office for a short time. So,
I know Trump was a normal candidate either, but I don't know. I'm not going to say one is better than the other because I have no idea. We have
yeah.
young people that run, they just never win. At least you know what you get with Biden, as bad as that is. That's for sure. I mean, I
Yeah.
understand you're supposed to have more wisdom and experience, but yeah. Um,
Yeah, sometimes the nominees are just the lesser of two evils for
mhm,
who to select.
yeah.
You don't want to elect somebody that's not been a part of the process. They could really screw stuff up.
And it's kind of like a popularity contest
Yep.
to a point. And who can
I'll be
scratch
right
your
back.
back when you need it scratched? Or, if I need you to vote for this bill, is this person gonna help me vote for this bill or make this bill go through? Or are they just gonna put no on all my stuff? Yeah, I get it. I get it. It just sucks that it all has to be like that. It can't be like we're gonna pick the guy with the most experience and the views that agree with my views, and then he's gonna keep going down that same path. You don't even know. I agree. Most people are not informed voters. I'm one of them. If I do go to vote, which I haven't been in the last couple of years, I'm gonna be completely honest because I seriously thought that it didn't matter. And of course, this last election it didn't. But I just don't feel like you can vote and it'll even make a difference because of how things are so rigged and how people are rigged.
Well, people have felt that way a long time. A lot of people just don't vote because they figure their vote means nothing.
Yeah,
My mother-in-law did not vote in our local election on March the 1st because she's like, I don't even know any of the candidates.
yeah.
So there's a large percentage of people that don't vote just because, yeah, they don't know the
Just because
issues
I
or,
don't think that nothing will change.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
no,
but in a local election, you can affect more change than you can in a nationwide election.
that's true. Very true.
See, everyone is afraid to express what they think because of cancer. Yeah, you're a bloke. Well, yeah, and
I'm not afraid to express what I think. I just think it won't matter. If I seriously thought that my vote would count towards the majority of, you know, of what most people thought, if I thought that it would matter, I would totally vote. Are you gonna run, Todd?
oh, nah, I'm not smart enough.
Run for mayor?
You don't want me. I'm just not smart enough to handle all the
I knew the
stuff that goes along with it.
I knew the mayor of the town that we grew up in. Um, I actually used to deliver auto parts, for a couple of years, and this guy worked at what was that? JCPenney. No, not JCPenney. Sears. He worked at Sears Auto, and so I would deliver him parts. And a couple years later, he was mayor, and he was mayor for like a couple of years, and then he would get out, and then they'd vote him back in. And he'd go back in. He did mayor a few times, and he was really good at it. And he really, made some difference in the town that we lived in. But it was really cool having somebody that was mayor be my friend,
Sure. But that depends on the size of town you're in. Our town,
Oh, it wasn't a huge town, but now it is. It's been uh, built up a lot.
Hmm.
They have so many different restaurants, and the town is so spread out. I'm not talking about voting, I'm just referring to expressing one's opinion. Like the guy who gets thrown off a plane for wearing a MAGA mask or LGBT mask. I'm not about that. And if somebody wants to express their opinion, I'd be like, yeah, that guy's crazy. But what does it matter if I feel differently than you? Does that mean our opinions aren't worth the same? I think they are. But a lot of people are different. They think that their opinion is what rules, and your opinion means shit. I mean, I'm all for, people expressing themselves, and that's why it's nice to live in this country, because you can somewhat do that still in some places, in some forums. But yeah,
yeah,
I think my opinion means the same as anybody's.
yeah, even though you're wrong. Just kidding.
I know. Beer Advertisement Committee. You got it, Mr. Sadie. I don't drink beer, but I'd still vote for you.
You don't drink beer. Are you un-American? See, now your opinion means less to me because you don't drink beer. Just kidding, Sally.
I can't help it, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to the alcohol. Good thing I'm not allergic to smoke. I'd be screwed. That sounds Russian.
Yeah, well, airlines are still supposedly private companies, so.
What happened on the airlines?
Uh,
Oh, is that what they were saying? That
somebody got kicked off of a flight because they had a mask on that said LGB on it, or MAGA mask or LGB.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, BSD, we all got our thing.
Yep.
Mr. Sadie, you're hilarious.
That's right. Well, we didn't cure all the problems of the world, but the stock market is up for the first time in, God, feels like 2 months, 3 months.
I'm sorry, Sharon.
So, is it going to stay up? So far, it's hanging in there, staying green. Yeah, hopefully we hit the bottom of the stock market prices. We fixed the world, hellfire.
Morning, Mike.
Mike's just getting here.
Yeah, he's
You
late.
missed it, Mike. We fixed every problem in the world. Yeah, we had a more productive chat than a regular UN meeting. There you go.
Dash should be down by the time we go to bed tonight. When you wake up tomorrow, it'll be different.
Well, no, that's not likely. I predict they'll hold on to these high gas prices for several months at least, and then maybe they'll ease off a little. The war's over? I think it
Why?
is
Because
said.
Todd put his arms down.
I want my cha-ching. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about today. I didn't get my cha-ching. Yeah, we are. We still live in this here United States of America. And we all drink beer and we drive big trucks that guzzle gas, and yeah, we don't care how much that gas costs. We're going to drive that big ass truck. All right, folks. Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll have Sally going to be here tomorrow morning.
As far as I know,
I think I've
you're gonna be here.
killed off all the other regular chatters.
Nah.
Maggie hadn't been on lately, and Tom hasn't been on lately, and
I don't know where Tom's at. I haven't heard from him at all. So
Valerie hasn't made her guest appearance this week, and
yeah, she's having to do a couple of things lately. So
yeah.
yeah,
So anyway,
we'll see.
yep. We hope the stock market goes up
I hope so.
1,000 points today, because it's got to make up for what it's lost.
Yeah.
Actually, 1,000 wouldn't do it any good. It's got to go more than that. All right, folks. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bye, guys.
Usually after we get off of here, I'll go back and watch the replay of Scott's show, but Scott quit doing it last week, so.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway, all right.
Have a good rest of your day too, Hank.
Bye-bye.
Bye.